Andy, however hard you try and get away from the first team dugout, it keeps luring you back. Is it trying to tell you something?
I don't know, John. And like I've said before, I wish I wasn't there because I still wish my mate was in charge. And I've got my own thoughts on what's gone on, and that'll remain with me. But the club have asked me to help them out in the interim period, and I've agreed to do that, and I'll be doing my very best to get us some results on the pitch.
And you got off to a great start really on Tuesday night, didn't you?
Yeah, Andy scored a wonderful goal, Andy Bartram. He's cut in from the left-hand side and unleashed a fantastic strike. And the one thing I was concerned about on Tuesday was lack of confidence, and I think getting the early goal probably give us that bit of confidence and something to work with. So that was a great start for us, and obviously it looked good at one point and then it wasn't to be.
When you joined up with Guy last year, you went to Bury. Now you've got to go to Hartlepool, and you never envisaged these trips, do you, about a week before?
No, I didn't. The academy haven't actually got a game this weekend, so my missus isn't very happy because we were due to go to London the weekend for a nice weekend away. But
Hartlepool's nice.
I'm sure it is, yeah. Well, I went to Hartlepool last year with a game called off, if you remember, with Guy when the snow. So no, hopefully it'll be on. But yeah, it's a long trek. But look, we'll get up there and we'll give it our very best, and that's what we'll be doing. Try and get a result.
You say you're worried about confidence. Will they now have to pick themselves up again?
Not as much, I don't think, John, because I think the level of performance the other night was very good in the main. I was really pleased with their effort in the application, the tempo we played at. We ran out of steam, not physically, mentally, which is different in my opinion. We just got a bit mentally weak, and I've spoken to them about that, and we've done some work with that this morning, in remaining focused, in concentration, in remaining intact with the job that we've got to do. So we've done some work this morning on that, and and they showed the other night. They're third, fourth in the league, aren't they, Southend? So they've showed that they can go toe to toe with the best. And look, we all know if we'd have took the chances we created, we'd have been out of sight, which we should have been, but we didn't. And when that happens, you have to remain concentrated and focused and show that grit and steel and determination that you need to see games through. And that's the bit that's the worrying bit at the moment. But we'll keep working with it, and we'll get there, and we'll keep doing our best.
Was the sending off pivotal and all that? Because it seemed to change, didn't it? It seemed to change the whole complex.
It seems, I don't know why, when teams get sent off, it raises the other team, doesn't it? The opposition 10%. And we maybe thought, oh, that's it, job done. I certainly didn't, but maybe that went on the pitch a little bit. Maybe we could have changed things slightly tactically, which is a learning curve for me, when they went down to 10. But it seemed. Look, they may have had 11. If they'd have kept 11 on the pitch, they might have still gone in 1-2-1. You don't know, and we'll never know. But it did certainly seem to give a slight balance to them, strangely.
Okay, we'll let you go and send a bunch of flowers to your wife. All right.
Thanks, John.